G'day. Welcome to Pattaya Down Under. This is Steve-O, and I'm joined here by Ada. Ada, how you doing?
Good, mate. Good.
That's good.
Good to be back.
Good to be back. We do have a guest on today, and before we introduce our guest, we just want to touch on the fact that we, on the last episode, we were talking about how we thought we had a part 3 missing from one of our previous listeners who sent us a story.
From Elvis, Montana.
And
we still don't know what his name is, if it's Elvis or Montana, if he's Elvis from Montana.
I don't know if I told you this, but I actually put his name Elvis in the intro for writing up in the thing.
Yeah.
And Spotify
blocked it, because copyright probably.
Yeah, well, I used the word Elvis, so apparently you can't use the word Elvis.
Yes.
So, we're waiting for his third story when he goes to Pattaya. So we thought we had it already, but we didn't.
Yeah.
Because wondering why we weren't reading it out.
Yeah. So that's hopefully coming now. Elvis, if you're out there, send that through and we'll finish off your experience, your Thailand experience. Right. Anyway,
did you bring a pen today?
No, I stole yours.
I stole yours. I was wondering what happened to my pen. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Yeah.
All right, whatever.
So we've got a guest on today, and we're going to introduce him as Newbie.
Yep.
Newbie, g'day. How are you?
Hello, guys. I'm doing great.
That's good.
Happy to be on the podcast.
No, welcome.
No problem. Yeah, welcome. So
I did have a look at your story.
Yes.
That you posted on.
Well, we listened. We read it out. Actually.
We read out. Yeah. No, to ourselves.
Yeah.
That we read out that you posted on that forum. I don't know if I should mention the forum or if I can. But
it's up to Newbie.
It's up there. I couldn't. So I am a member, and I have been. I actually. It's funny because when I went to sign in, what do you call it when your phone remembers your passwords?
It remembers your password.
Like autofill.
Did you want to?
Yeah, the auto. That's right, the autofill. Yeah. So because I thought I don't even know my login. It's an old email I had. Anyway, so I got on anyway. So we can only read the first part of your story. So what we'll do is we'll get you, maybe if you like, to just briefly tell us what happened. And there's a few points there that we could probably chat about, and then you could tell us in detail the second part that we couldn't access. So go for it. So tell us about your first time experience. It's pretty funny actually.
Absolutely. Yep. Okay, so I have some summertime. I have some vacation in the summertime, and this year I live in Asia, so I like to travel around. I'd never been to Thailand before. Never had even heard of Pattaya. And
you'll never forget it now, though.
Yeah, absolutely. I started looking at, watching videos. I decided I was going to go to Thailand because I hadn't been there yet, but just to Bangkok, and I wanted to go to a beach. And I start researching different places to go and YouTube videos, and the algorithm's so smart, it knows what I like. So before you knew it, I was in a deep, dark rabbit hole of Pattaya videos. And
we've all been there.
Yeah, and in August of this year, I had my first trip booked. That was detailed, and I wrote 2 trip reports. The first one covers the one in August, the one you guys read. And I went completely just a rookie, absolute deer in the headlights. And I knew some things to be weary of, but what I think what I learned is that it's not nearly as bad as what I had, or not as dangerous or scammy or whatever as YouTube makes it out to be.
Yeah,
it's a really great place, and I met some wonderful people there.
Yeah.
I happened to meet I went on a bar crawl, and I met a guy, a veteran to Pattaya, and he was like the big spender, bell ringer type, and he found out I was a rookie and just dragged me along to everywhere.
Yeah.
And it was a really cool experience.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's good. It's always handy to have someone who's in the know. It's always handy. Because we were reading your experience, your first experience when you paid the bar fine and then you negotiated a price with the girl, and she said, "No, but that was only to sleep with me."
Yeah. Welcome to Pattaya. That was the first. That was the first bar fine. But I mean, to be honest, it didn't turn out to be that costly. And it actually, I think it really helped me over the course of that trip and the next trip to kind of open up and
not be shy to ask questions.
Exactly. Yeah. I was much more open about things, and I realized kind of I think I noted in there, like, I wouldn't go to 7-Eleven and say, can I buy this water, please?
Yeah.
You put it on the table and you say, this is what I want.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think that same experience applies, even though I had never been in that situation with you know,
Yeah.
a bar girl before. So
Yeah. Look, I think
in the long run, it really helped me.
Yeah, I think like for me, I don't think I've ever had to explain to the girl what I'm bar finding her for. I've never had that experience. So when I read that about you, I thought that's very strange, and I don't know if maybe and I guess they can pick up on guys that are experienced and guys that aren't. So with all my experience, obviously they're probably not going to try that one on me, but they've probably picked up on that with you and have taken advantage of you.
100%. I'm a really honest guy. I really like that. That's something in my second trip report I mentioned, and I really go for. We'll talk about Bell in a bit, but I went in and I went to that bar, and I knew it from watching live streams. So I go up to the mama san, and I felt like I kind of knew her.
Yep.
Even though I didn't. And I'm just
beer,
like, hey,
yeah,
I just got here.
Yeah.
This is my first time beer. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is my first time here. Do you guys have any tips? What should I do? I bought her a drink, and I mean, she was really nice, but I'm sure she passed that along to the young lady that accompanied me then.
Potentially, but look, I'm going to go as far as saying, if you went back there and told her, she'd probably be disappointed. I reckon. I don't think she would have. She may have said to her, "Hey, here's a newbie. Good luck. Enjoy it."
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'd like to think that she wouldn't encourage her to pull that stunt on you. I think that maybe just come from her. She just thought she was going to take advantage of it.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think I've been in a situation where I was, let's say, led astray by a bar girl, and so I'll tell the story. I've told it before, but I'll tell the story again. I bar find a girl, and we were at this bar daily, so we got to know the staff really well and the mama son. So I bar find a girl, got back to the room, and she said to me, "Oh, look, nothing's going to happen. I've got a boyfriend." I said, "Well, what point is it? What's the point of coming back here now? Oh, I work in the bar. It's what I got to do." I said, "Yeah, but you got to do other things as well." Anyway, I said to her, "You're pretty lucky it's me. If you got some other guys, God knows what they would do, or how you'd be treated right now." So anyway, woke up the next morning. I rode her back to her apartment, dropped her off, and she put her hand out. And I said, "You're not getting anything, sorry." So when I went back to the bar, we went back later on that night to that bar, and she was there, and she was drunk. And the mama son said to me, "Oh, how did you go last night?" I said, "Well, I told her the story, and a big argument, and the girl I bar find who was drunk got thrown out of the bar, and I didn't see her back at that bar for the rest of the trip, which was probably 4 or 5 days only. I don't know, but so in my experience, the mama son, they probably wouldn't be too happy about that. Yeah,
because you're going to go around telling everybody the story about that bar,
exactly,
and it's going to deter people from going there.
Yeah.
It's bad business.
Yeah, that's
correct.
right. Yeah,
correct.
And the mama san owner have a more long term, like bigger picture strategy to they want repeat customers, whereas I think the bar girls are a little more day to day. What's my problem today? How do I fix it?
That's right. They live in the moment.
A week from now.
So did you go back to that bar?
Oh, I've been back. Yeah, I've bar find, including the last trip I just went. I think 6 different girls from there.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say you bar find mama son.
And I actually tried, but she's pretty firm. She wouldn't go for it.
I was going to say I'd be scared to bar find beer. She sounds like she can hold her own. Don't worry about that.
She's fierce. But that's kind of my type. I like a feisty one.
Yeah.
If I have the opportunity, I will definitely.
Yeah.
Well, Ada was just saying that in the last. Well, because we were reading out the story from someone else, and he was just saying that he does like the girls that are a bit...
I like a little bit of crazy. Just a little bit, not too much.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of crazy.
A little bit of ting-tong, as they call it over there.
But I like I like what you said when you said you feel like you almost know beer, because I've mentioned in another podcast, there was a guy, Kev, in Thailand, who was he was like Trev, Buzz and Pattaya. He put out videos all the time, and he was really good. Just a likable guy. Like I've actually said to Trev, you've filled the void that Kev left behind, because Kev passed away. And I remember meeting him, and I felt like I knew the guy, right? And he used to have weekly meetups. And so I went there and I went to one of his weekly meetups and I walked up to him and I said hello and introduced myself. And I was like, and he was, I won't say standoffish, but he was just like, oh, hello, very formal and that. And I've sort of walked away and went, he's a bit arrogant, but it's not him being arrogant. I feel like I know him, but I'm a fucking nobody.
Right.
He doesn't know me from a bar of soap,
He isn't from Adam, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. So, it's true what you say. You watch these people on YouTube and you just feel like you know them. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit more about your story then. So you, on your first trip, we did read out about that because I think you went and had a Thai massage for the first time as well.
No, you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm really into the massage. It's such a deal. Like that's a huge benefit for me to go and I get one every day to start the day. But yeah, so I go to Rista Massage. That's the one at the end of the soy on Second Road from where I was staying the first time at LK Empress. So I think it's soy 11.
Oh, yep.
And I just walk out because I'm up early that next morning because I say bye to sugar for the night or for the day and I just I'm excited. It's my first real day in Pattaya, and I go to get a massage, and I get a girl who ends up being my regular, who I've gone to probably 10 or 12 times now. Her name's Kung.
Yeah.
And I can't say her name. I can't say it. And she doesn't speak much English. And I go back and every time I ask for her, they have no idea who I'm asking for.
So I've had that experience.
I end up taking her, they bring her to me and I take like on repeat visits. They're like, take her picture. Then you just show the picture and we'll know who you want. But now they know me and they know exactly who I want. So, that was the first massage. And I thought it was just going to be a regular massage. And it really was a good massage. And I have no idea. That was exciting because I don't know exactly, is it going to happen or is it not going to happen? What I haven't had a massage before in my life.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, then she, she flips me over and then gives me the
I love that. Flips me over.
And all of a sudden this great experience got even better at the end.
Yeah. Was it happy? The ending? Was it happy?
Yeah.
It was a fantastic ending.
Oh, okay.
Very
good. Okay.
Yeah. And then it wasn't even over. That was kind of like the halftime show. And
she flipped you over again.
And I got another like.
Oh no!
Yeah, no,
he didn't get pegged. I hope.
Late. No. No, it was more massage. I laid in her lap, and she massaged my head for like another 30 minutes.
Oh wow!
And,
which head? Hang on, which head?
All of that for both of them. But the halftime show was
15 each.
Specifically the small one. Yeah. So and all that for I think like 800 baht, something like that.
Yeah, that's right. I remember when we were reading it out.
2
and it was
hours.
300 baht for the massage and then 500 for everything else. I think it was. You said.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
yeah,
that is very cheap.
Yeah,
it is. That was kind of that's turned into kind of like my budget first shot of the day, just to get it out and have good ones after that, good sessions after that. So yeah, that's how I start most of my days now.
Yeah,
excellent.
Yeah, massage is good. I've tried the Pattaya massage experience, we'll call it, but I just love to just get a genuine leg foot massage. I like that. Get that for
and
an hour.
we were actually talking about we were talking about that when we were reading your thing out because every time we go, I was saying that I fall asleep every single time. Yeah. Every time I get a foot massage, I fall asleep. I don't know if it's the air conditioning, the smell of the oils. I don't know what it is, but I'm out every time, and they always laugh at me.
Yeah.
So you had one too. You had a foot massage as well, right?
Oh yeah, I got plenty of them. Especially, it'll be something. I've been caught in the rain a few times, and it's just like I'll pop in and say, "Okay, I'm gonna wait this storm out and get a massage." And if it's still raining at the end of the foot and leg thing, I'll say, "Okay, let's go ahead and go for the back," and I'll just wait on any storm in the massage parlor.
Yeah.
Good value for money.
So just a couple of drops of rain, and you're like, oh, I got to go for a massage.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, sorry guys, I got
to go.
Exactly.
That's good. So what other place? Sorry, you go. Yep.
Oh, I was gonna. I think I was going to recall what I did after that. I think after that, I went to Buzz and Lounge again eventually because there was a bar crawl, and that's where I met Luke. My like I call him my Monger Yoda because he trained me from a Padawan into a Pattaya Jedi
Yeah.
now.
Another Star Wars fan. Good to hear.
Yeah. You're lucky. You're lucky we know what you're talking about. We're Star Wars nerds ourselves, so we're
You're Star Wars guys too. Okay.
Yeah.
That's where I meet Luke, and that's where my vacation really changes because he now. I mean, the bar crawl is a great thing. I really recommend that to guys because I met so many cool people, really helpful, older, experienced guys, and I went to a lot of bars that I'd never heard of.
Yeah.
And actually I went back to some of those bars again and saw some of the same girls again on my most recent trip. So it's really a good experience, I think.
Yeah.
Well, that's the same for us. On our last trip, we were introduced to a couple of bars we knew nothing about.
Yeah.
That was great. That was a good experience.
Mate, I've been there multiple times, and if I really wanted to, I could find somewhere new every time. It's
great.
Yeah, it's huge. It's great.
Well, that was why I love going with you to start with, because you'd be going, I've got to show this new place, and then another place, and then another place. I'm like, geez, how many places are there?
Yeah, and look, like you, I'm assuming you'll be travelling there a few times in the future as well. And you'll get to know people, and you'll remember people, and they will not forget you. They will not forget you.
So Newbie, can I ask you? Can I ask you? Are you single?
Yeah, I'm a single man.
Okay.
All right. So I mean, I really, I guess I don't need too much privacy because I'm not, I don't hide from the cameras or the YouTube guys or whatnot because it really doesn't affect me too much. But I don't know. I guess I want some anonymity just on the internet. I guess I think is why I asked it.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah,
that and people can find my trip reports if they happen to, and put a voice with my writing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's all good. It's all good. I mean, I had this discussion with Ada about 3 days ago, actually, and I'm embarking on a new career, which I won't mention what it is. And because of that new career, I have to be very careful. And so I've said to Ada, we've talked many times about creating a YouTube channel. I said, I just can't do it now because of my new career path. Mm-hmm. So that's dead and buried now because of this. And it's a good career path that I want to take. So I won't sacrifice that just for this. Yeah. So we're going to be sticking just to Spotify.
He's going to become a male escort. So. We tried it. We only use nicknames, although Steve-O rips out my full name occasionally.
Oh, yeah, I know. Well, you use Newbies.
Sorry, but we
use Newbies. Yeah, we can delete that.
Delete that. Yes, but I was actually going to ask a question, but I forgot what I was going to ask you. But so what other bars? Did you try go-go bars at all?
Oh, yeah. So that was kind of Luke's thing. Each day on my vacation, he'd take me to, a different type. Like we went to Soy 6. We went to where did we go? We did a walking street night. We did.
How'd you find Walking Street?
It's just at the end of.
Not you.
Oh, sorry.
When I went, it was overload. Like I was like, this is crazy. It really was a lot of people. There's so many touts out on the street,
Yeah.
And I don't really like that so much.
Yeah.
Offering me, but the first time it was like too much. We almost like ran into excess because one, I wanted to go there, and two, just to get away from like Walking Street. Walking Street's not really my style.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm the same. I'm the same.
Yeah.
I think it can be fun, especially so the night we went to Walking Street, Luke spent probably about $45,000 in one of the bars, and the thing was he was so that experience was pretty fun, but I mean it's expensive, and I wouldn't have paid for it, but. And he was having me go ring the bell every time. So every person in there thought I was, I was this, this big spender.
Yeah.
And I mean, that was the VIP experience.
Yeah. What nationality was Luke?
He's American.
Oh, okay.
I should say I'm American also, but he's American.
Right.
But he does some business in the Philippines and in Thailand. So I think that's one reason he comes so often. Yeah, so I mean, but I'm on my budget now. My wallet isn't going to have that kind of
Yeah, no,
time
we
in
don't.
Walking
Look,
Street. So
Yeah.
We were
it's
just
not for
saying
me.
in the last episode that we we're not shy to lash out, but we probably together we probably maybe spend 13,000 baht
Yeah.
on a big night.
Yeah,
That's
on
about
Well, when not on a big
Yeah.
night in one bar. Yeah.
in one bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like on one bar we might
Yeah.
have spent that. So but 45.
That's a
he's
having a good old.
I've never done that, and I don't think I ever will. That's a lot.
Yeah,
Good luck to you.
Yeah.
that was a lot. No, and then we would also, I mean, so we would go. I love Soy Six, and we would go to Soy Six, and he would spend like maybe 8,000, and it's the same experience really because they get so excited,
I know what you mean.
And-
Yeah.
You're along for the ride.
And I like that more actually because the girls are so much more appreciative of that because somewhere like Walking Street or some of the high end go-go bars, they expect it. But when you go to a bar like that and you spend that kind of money, they're like, wow, this is, and they all come around you like a swarm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So for me, I think Soy Six is just a much better value than Walking Street, and I think it's more fun.
Yeah.
Where else did we go? We went to Soy Boomerang, and there's some gentlemen's clubs there on Soy Boomerang.
Did you check out Playgirls while you were there?
Yeah. We did go to Playgirls.
Yeah.
We did go to Playgirls, and had a really good time.
Yeah.
Did you meet the owners?
That was on the bar crawl. No, I didn't get to meet the owners. Just a couple girls that were working there.
All right.
Fair enough.
Where else did we go? I think
You went through LK Metro?
might have covered it. So no, I never did go to LK Metro because that was on my list to go on my last trip, and I spent a good time on LK Metro. On my last trip. So what ended up happening was, this is the cliche, but on one of the trips, my last 3 or 4 days, I had a list of girls that I wanted to see, and right at the top of my list is a girl named Belle, and I'm with Luke one day in Soy Six, and we pop in, and I get to meet her, and that started, I don't want to call it like a relationship. I mean, it's obviously a relationship. We have a relationship, us three guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But not like I wouldn't call her my girlfriend.
Yeah.
But it led to an ongoing thing where now I've been in daily contact with Belle for.
I'm going to ask you a big question here,
3
newbie.
months.
Are you sending her money?
No, I'm not.
Okay. All right. Okay.
No, I haven't sent her any money, but
Yet.
that doesn't mean I didn't spend it. While I'm there, that doesn't mean I didn't spend a lot of
No,
money.
while you're there, while you're there, have the
yeah.
best time you can and go for it. That's all. That's fine.
I have a question. I have a question. I'll ask you this question because we haven't published the podcast yet, but we did a recording earlier and I discussed what it is about these girls that attracts guys like us. I mean, so hang on. When I say that, I don't mean why we go there. In your situation here, now that you've come back and you're in contact with her, and why is it that we tend to do that with the girls we meet over there and not necessarily girls who we might meet in our own town? We'll date them and slowly build a relationship, whereas these girls, it just seems to happen a lot quicker. And I came up with the theory, this is my theory, and Steve-O and I...
You'll listen to the episode and you'll see what we both said, but...
I sometimes wonder if it's because you come here, you're talking to this girl, she's a conduit to Pattaya, and she reminds you of your experience there and the good times there, and so she helps you connect to that holiday, and that's what we're
keep connected.
Yeah, stay connected to that holiday. So maybe it's not necessarily the girl that we're falling for. I'll say it's the connection. Yeah,
and what I said is. We're blokes and we're always after girls, and that if you put all those girls into your own local town where you live, it'd still be the same thing. However, what Ada was trying to say is that the Pattaya experience is all on its own, and you could put French girls there, you could put German girls there, you could put whatever girls there. It's that experience that you get there when you're over there that keeps you going over and over again.
Yeah.
And what he was trying to get at was that when you come back home, you try and keep in contact with some of them, so you just feel like you're still there. You still got some sort of connection to what you're experiencing.
And like she's the conduit. Anyway, I just want to get your opinion. What do you think? Do you think that that holds some merit, or
Oh, I mean, I'm sitting here thinking like, how come I never thought of that? Because I agree with you 100%.
yeah,
Because even though I like Belle so much, that didn't stop me from finding quite a few other young ladies that
see
I
that
also liked a
that's
bunch too.
that's a good point
So
too.
while I was there,
Yeah,
so you're right. It's the experience and talking to Belle each day. I'm still connected. I'm still
Reminds you.
um,
yeah,
hearing stories about lady drinks and
yeah,
games
yeah,
and walking street and all the fun things that I did.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I think uh, a big part of the trip for me is the anticipation of the next trip,
Yes,
and then like a recollection of what happened.
yeah,
That's why I like writing the trip report so much,
yeah.
because I can relive it each of those days.
When's your next trip?
I'm going on February, Chinese New Year, so it'll be February, say like the second week of February. I'll go for 9 or 10 days.
I've got a group of mates that are going in March. They're experienced. They got a lot of experience. They'll be able to show you around. But anyway, that's all right. Yeah.
Nah, that's too bad.
Yeah.
I would love to meet up. But yeah, that'll be my third trip in about 6 months. So, no, not quite that much. About 8 months. It would be my third trip, which is crazy for me.
Yeah.
I've never really gone back to a place twice in the world. I like to really travel.
Oh, yeah.
And Pattaya's got me.
Yeah. I think I've said it before on one of our episodes. It's, I've been to Vietnam a couple of times. It's beautiful. Vietnam's beautiful, and I want to go back there, but I just struggle with traveling to that part of the world and not going back to Pattaya. It's just, it's almost like I'm cursed. It's like a curse, but it's a good curse, I guess.
Not a bad curse.
Have you ever done like a long time where you had a Thai girl that you then traveled somewhere else outside of Pattaya?
Yes,
so like
I have. I've done that.
Or
yes.
Koh Samet or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that a couple of times. I've traveled to Chiang Mai with a girl. I've been to what's that place? Oh, I cannot remember it now. Krabi. Been to Krabi with a girl. Spent like about a week or around about 4 or 5 days a week. I can't remember. Both times with each girl.
Were they good experiences?
Yeah, they were good.
Did you? I want to do that, but I'm afraid day 3, I'm like, I don't like this girl anymore.
Yeah, look, to be fair, the girls that I went with, I'd known for a long time. So, they were girls the girls that I'd been with, girls that I'd communicated with, and So, that's probably, if you're going to do that, it's probably a good idea to get to know the girls well. Maybe this Belle, is it Belle or Val? Was it?
Yeah, Belle.
Belle. She might be the girl. She might be the girl that you can, if you're still in contact with her, you might say, let's chuff off to wherever for a few days. I have spent like a week or so with one girl, or actually my whole trip, which is about 10 days, with one girl. I've done that in Pattaya. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I've travelled outside of Pattaya with girls. It's good because you get to experience other parts of Thailand. And you've got a personal tour guide as well, so it's good. Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
a little translator. Yeah.
I'd like to do that next time I go. Just someone who I've had before, who I know, who are going to have a good experience with. I'll just take them somewhere.
Yeah, I'd normally do, a week in Pattaya, then a week away with someone. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I recommend it. Yeah.
I'll just quickly mention it because I found this out the other day.
Yep.
Remember For Stubby Girl?
Yep.
Yep. She's in England.
Is she?
Yeah, she got someone.
Oh, wow.
There was this girl.
Sorry, newbie. We just
it was just something that I knew Ada would be interested to hear. Is that I had this one girl once that, if you've listened to the podcast, it's a story somewhere in there in one of the episodes. But I had this girl who went back to my room and I bought some Asahis to drink probably the next day or something, because it was still warm. And by the morning, by the time I got up, it was about 10 a.m. or something. She'd already drank all 4 of them. And she was because even had we were walking downstairs and she couldn't walk straight.
We were going to breakfast and she's stumbling and staggering down the road. And I said, Steve-o, you got to send her home.
Yeah, so I sent
she's a liability.
I sent her off. So, I've I think I see her every time I go back, just to say good day.
yeah.
Last time we went, it was her birthday. We went there, and
She works at Passion. We went to Passion for her birthday. What a day that was!
Yeah,
Wow,
so that was pretty crazy. And and she was, but I always, she's one of these girls that she's just a seasoned bar girl. She just that's what she loves doing. She makes her money in the bars, and that's all she ever does. But she sent me a message the other day that she's in England, and I'm like, England? Wow. How did you get to England? So she's obviously got a boyfriend now, and good luck to her because she's in her late 40s. Yeah. She's done all right because she's in her late 40s. She is a bit of fun. She likes to muck around. Fun. She's good value.
She's fun.
I don't think she'd be a girlfriend.
No, she's not girlfriend material.
but good on her. Good on her. Yeah. So that was good. That was funny. When I saw that, I've gone, I've got to tell Ada.
Speaking of Passion, Newbie, did you visit any other men's gentlemen's clubs? Because Buzz and Lounge is a gentleman's club, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Passion is the gentleman's club. Is that the one? It's in Jomtien, right?
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I haven't gone over there to do any of those. There's a couple over there that I want to, like Cat Flaps and Kinnery and Passion. I think Club Fate or maybe something. But no, I haven't done anything over there. I have done more in Pattaya. I went to so my favorite place where I went back to this last time is a place called Fired Up. It's it's a really cool bar. It's a gentleman's club, and it's on the second floor of a Soy 6 bar called Fire. So it's the only gentleman's club in Soy 6, and it's open during the day like gentlemen's clubs are. You know, so it's open I think 2 to 7 or something like that. Yeah. But it's a really cool space. And actually on my last trip, I went there probably 4 or 5 times. And then where else? Heaven Above is a place I went to a couple times. I liked.
So where I've heard of Heaven. Where's Heaven Above?
Heaven Above is on Soy Boomerang. So it's about a block from Playgirls.
Yeah. Okay. Because I visited a gentleman's club. I visited a gentleman's club quite a few years ago in Pratamnak. And I can never remember the name of it. And I remember it had angel wings out the front, and I'm not sure if it was called Heaven or Angels or something like that. So I thought maybe that's what you were talking about. But Heaven's Above's in Soy Boomerang. Okay.
So I got a little bit confused. So did you say you've never been to any of these gentlemen clubs in Jomtien?
Yeah, that's right. I've been to Jomtien a couple times.
Yeah.
But they were like kind of date nights with Belle.
Right. Okay. But so you didn't go to Passionate or anything like that. You didn't do those. Okay.
No, I've never gone over because I'm afraid of getting over there. Yeah. You know, going 30 minutes or whatever in the Bolt, and then getting there and walking in and not liking anybody, and then now I've got to take another because they're not really close to each other.
Yeah, that's right.
Everything on Soy Cow or Soy Pothole or Boomerang or Soy 6. If I don't like the bar, I can leave and go right next door. Yeah, you know, so I'm kind of afraid of the efficiency. I could waste a whole day just taking bolts around to these places if I don't like anybody.
Yeah, well, right. You're 100% because we went to Kinnery in our last trip and it was a dive.
But I had the bike then, so we were lucky. I had the bike, but
we could get around.
Yeah, but even then, it was getting to Kinnery, going in there, and no one was in there. It was like, well, let's have a drink, and we left again. So
I understand Newbie's point. Right. If he actually got a taxi or something down there, and it's like that, it's like, I've wasted my time and money here. So I get it. So there you go. So what? Any other stories?
From the first trip, I'm currently writing the second one. I'm almost done. So that's a lot fresher in my mind. The first trip, I think the main highlight was Luke and Belle, going to this place and you know, the big spending experience and then, you know, falling for a girl that those are the two big takeaways.
Was that a lot? Sorry, you go, mate. You go. Sorry.
I was gonna say, and so that it's a lot better, safer, more overall positive experience than, you know, some like scaremongers might tell you that, you know, tell stories on the internet.
Oh, there's a misconception about Thailand as a whole. I think I've been to a lot of, I visited I've been up to Chiang Mai. I've been out in Isan. You know, I've done the islands. I've done everything. And, you know, people talk about, you know, it's dangerous, you know, and I've never, ever, 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 ever been in a position where I've felt threatened or, you know, I may have put myself sometimes in a position like that, but nothing serious. You know, it's never. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had.
You've seen them. You've seen those positions, but not you yourself right in the middle of it.
But people put themselves in
Yeah,
those
yeah,
positions.
yeah. I know.
You wouldn't do
So-
that in your own hometown, you know?
You've experienced it from an outside point of view.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's a lot of people, you know, why would you go to that shithole and all that sort of thing? It's
And isn't it different, Newbie, when you're on your own and when you're with someone else?
You mean like
The feeling
On
of
your own in the
safety and how you feel, and when you're with someone else, you just got this. You know, there's someone that you can just bounce off. You know, if something's
Yeah.
happening. You know, when you're on your own, you've got to try and deal with it yourself, and you're like, well, what do I do here? Whereas someone else is with you.
Yeah.
I guess with you, you were lucky. You said you had a seasoned veteran, but even if you had a newbie with you as well, and the two of you talk it out and go, like, hey, let's just go. You know, you got someone to bounce off. You know, I think I always. Whenever I've been with you, it's always been a different experience to when I'm on my own.
Yeah, you get into trouble when you're on your own.
I do actually. I don't think there's been a time that I wasn't.
Oh well. All right, I think we'll wrap it up there for now.
Yeah, and once you finish your part 2, whatever it is, we'll get you back on again, and you can tell us those stories.
Yeah.
I'm happy to tell you, come back and tell you the second show.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Because it's actually really good. It's a pretty good story. There's some good stories in it.
Yeah, but before we do go, I just want to point something out. You referred to Luke as like your Master Yoda. You do realise Luke himself was a Jedi Master, so you could be Luke's Padawan, yeah?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I never really made the connection. I should have just called him Luke Skywalker.
There you go.
You're absolutely right.
I was thinking about that before. Why would you call Luke Yoda? We could just call him Luke.
I could just
Good
call
point.
him
I didn't think about that either, actually.
Sorry.
Sorry. That's very observant.
Apologies to all the other listeners. This is a Pattaya podcast, not a nerdy Star Wars.
Oh, it could be a Pattaya Star Wars now.
All right.
Good.
Well,
all right.
That's great.
We'll call it. Thanks for joining us, Newbie. That was good.
I really enjoyed
Absolutely.
it. Great
It was
chat.
a pleasure talking to you guys.
No, you too, mate. Nice to meet you. And
right.
we'll look forward to catching up with you next time. And I don't know if do you know our sign off?
Yeah, of course. The love is just a bar stool away.
Well done,
Perfect.
Mate. Good on you.
Thanks,
all right.
mate.
Thanks, mate.
See
Take
ya.
care. Talk to you next time.
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.